Hey guys, what's up and welcome to another Vertica tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to see how we can change the storage data location and release the old location in HP Vertica. So this is the layout. This is what we're going to do pretty much. We're going to move Vertica data directories. So as you can see here, what is the action? We're going to move this directory into this into 01 into 04, 02 into 05, 03 into 06. Node 1, 2, and 3 are the default directories when you create a database. So I don't want that naming convention. I want to change it to this. So first of all, we need to create the operational system location. Then we need to create the DB location, which sits into storage location table in Vertica. And as you can see here, the new location has to have the name of the new folders we've just created. Then we're gonna put policies on top of the existing objects. In my case, I only have an object, so because of this is a demo only. We're gonna enforce the object storage policy, which is gonna force the move of the objects onto the new storage. We're gonna retire the old folders or storage location. That's a prerequisite for us to be able to drop them at the end. So the storage has to be retired in order for you to drop it. So let's go ahead and see how we can do all of this stuff in a real 3-node cluster. I'm sorry. All right, so this is the retire locations script. I'm gonna post the scripts in the bottom of the video, and actually not in the bottom, in a video description. You guys can use it as you want, but keep in mind, don't do this in production without having complete knowledge of what you're doing, or do it only after you rehearsed in your dev environment. Otherwise, I won't be responsible for any of you guys who will do some crappy work on top of your database and you might lose data. So let's go ahead and look at this data here. Yeah, it's not gonna work because I'm in node 2, so that's location for node 1. So the default location, it's a Vertica data, name of the database, in this case analytics, v database name, and node name, and location usage. As you can see, the data is here. We got a bunch of data containers. In this case, we're gonna move on to node 1 and check the location, and we can see that data exists as well here. So we're all good to go. Yep, data exists in node 2 as well. So we checked the data in all 3 nodes and matches the description in the initial part of the video where we showed which folder we're gonna move to which folder. So let's create a new location right now. This is the command make dir, and then we're gonna give full rights to dbadmin and dbadmin group, which is the Vertica DBA group. The user and the groups are created by default when you install the database, in case you guys don't know. So that was created. There was no need to give ownership because I was logged in as dbadmin. Created as root. Now we have to give it ownership. A small typo there. Space between the ownership command and folder path. Now logging into the other node and do the same. All right. So we can see right now at this point we have 2 locations. One is the old, one will be the new. The new one has nothing in it. It's just an empty shell. Do the same here in node 2 and see node 2 and node 5, which is old and new. Same here, double check that the location exists. So node 1 and node 4, old node, new node. Sorry. All right, so right now let's go ahead and create a DB location using the syntax I put earlier on that description file. So it's create location, full path of the new location. As you can see right now, we have the old locations in place, and they stand for data in temporary space. We have a single object, which is just for the purpose of this demo. And let's create a location. You can run all of this connected into a single node. That's no problem. All right, so you can see the new location was created, and we put we've put a label on it. Let's create the router 2 location, and as you can see, we also have a label on it. So let's select the location path and label to distinguish them right now. There you go. We got 3 good location, new location, and 3 old location. Next thing, what we're gonna do, we're gonna select an object policy. So if you guys gonna have a bunch of objects in the old storage, what you want to do, you want to set up a storage policy so all of the objects can be relocated to the new storage. Otherwise, you won't be able to retire nor drop the old location, because you'll still have objects on it and the database would not allow you. After you set up the policy, you gotta enforce the object storage policy. Otherwise, it will take its own time to move them. But what we want right now, we want them to be moved as fast as possible. So if we look into this folder, we don't have any data. The reason why is that this object, it sits only on 2 nodes. It has the projection. As you can see here, we're gonna query this projection storage, and we're gonna look and see it has a body projection that sits on node 4 and node 1, and another one sits on node 2. So there's no data in node 3 at the moment. So using this query, I'm gonna paste it down. You're gonna see on which location they sit. So you can see we got node 4 and node 5, which is the new location. Since it has 2 projection and there's only 1 container because I have a single row of data. So now we're good to go, and we are ready to retire the location. So as you can see here, the storage policy, it's in place there. And we're gonna retire the old location. You get some warnings underneath about the storage location. And let's apply for the other 2 as well. And right now the storage is still present in the database, but it's marked as retired. As you can see using this query, you see the is retired true and is retired false. In this case, true applies to the old ones, false applies to the new one. So right now, to drop the location, use the function drop location with the full path of the location you want to drop and the node name. In this case, node 1, location 1 applies to node 4, location 2 applies to node 5, and location 3 applies to node 6. Now, checking again the storage location, you can see we have only the new location, and we still have data in the dummy table that we used only for demo. So right now, we're pretty much done. So as you can see, we're gonna check the folders, and they're still present. And as a last result, what you want to do, you want to restart the database, making sure there's no loose ends. All right, that's not possible because I have a connection. Let me just exit this one and proceed again. We're gonna shut it down and start it up. All right, shut down successfully. Start the database. and that's it. We're safe, good to go. All right, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and if you have any recommendation or if you like the channel, subscribe. If you have any requests regarding database technologies, post that down. All right, you guys take care. See you in the next tutorial.